Here we are back for part 2, guys, on Friday the, I don't know, was it 20th or 21st?
21st of April, and a big card beckons at tomorrow. A big little card beckons at Randwick tomorrow.
A big card with big angles. I mean, if you're out there tomorrow and you get mounting yard mail and you're a good sized punter and you want to have your 300 or 400 on Devonley, don't you want to know how it's parading?
For sure, for sure.
And one little race out of 10.
And I know that Dicko's Uber, he's so excited about Caulfield tomorrow.
He's an excitable young man.
He can't wait to get there. So
he's got that big beard. Every time he touches himself on the face, he thinks he's holding onto a, you know what?
Anyway, he's just been texting me constantly, going, I can't wait for Caulfield on Saturday.
How mad's that?
And I'm going, you know, okay, that's great. That's great.
Can I just quickly talk about something which I know it should be for the rep. Just quickly, yesterday I watched what's the trainer's name? Oh, you know, he trains up north. He's shit.
He's only one of 1,000.
Anyway, he trained a horse yesterday. 50 to 1. Holding
at Newcastle?
Holding on. And that base camp got it on the line. What was that?
Yeah, Terry Evans's horse.
Terry Evans' horse. I'm just sitting there, I don't even know Terry Evans, I know who he is. There he's sitting there. And just to watch his horse run second, and to watch that strapper, a lady in her late 20s or 30s, the excitement generated in that horse getting well above expectations from what's formed. They obviously.
It was 100 to 1.
They obviously knew it had been going, but she said, "I told you it could." Like, and you know, she's a strapper. She might have had $10 a place, but to watch that exuberance, gee, it's a great thing.
So who replaced the hashtag idiot on the winner?
I think it was Jess Taylor.
Really?
I think it was. Yeah. At that time, I didn't realise hashtag idiot was in a petrol station crying. Gosh,
it is a good story.
Shani, you're so funny. Hashtag idiot.
That's grist for the mill. Now I've mentioned Dicko Caulfield. He's hot to trot tomorrow, and John McLeod gets a sympathetic track. Where are we tomorrow in Brisbane? Probably Doomben.
Yeah. A couple of Sydney horses going up there. We starting that yet?
Is Siren's Fury up there?
It'll win. What's in?
Oh, I don't know. It's scratched from Sydney, so I presume it must be up there.
Yeah.
Travancore maybe? Egg Tart? Who knows? So John McLeod will have his streamline set available, Mac Bent Rant for Brisbane tomorrow.
Gord, do you do any betting in Brisbane this time of year when the Sydney horses go up there? What, you don't have the payment scar tomorrow?
Sometimes.
Yeah. They come to you fresh like that.
But it's I stopped doing a lot of that stuff because of the getting set was a problem in Brisbane.
Oh, getting.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That you actually need to be able to get on. Nothing better than a moral that you can't back.
Or back to win 500.
Right, race 6, and we've lost Broadside.
Oh, have we? I didn't realise. Where we lose it to?
I don't know, but Gay has scratched Broadside, which was the favourite. $3.25 the Penjob Grand Dreamer, $3.70 Montauk, another Waller back in distance, $4.50 My Psychiatrist, 14 7.5 Timeless Prince with Courtney on board. 14.
Why is it so well found, that horse? It goes around on Wednesdays, always 50s and 80s, and tomorrow it's $7.
Yeah, it's mad. $14 My Giuliano, $17 Himalaya Dream, long odds the two stayers returning, or two other stayers returning. Nothing happening here. Corey just finds himself in front.
Does that make Montauk more of a moral because of a short, sharp sprint? Gun just sits underneath and 3 lengths away, holds up, tools left and goes whooshka? Suited back in distance, suited 7 weeks off, suited trial since.
Now that's been a long time at 2,000. Like it's been at 2,000 for
49 days
10 runs. No, I'm just saying that like it
Hashtag idiot to the gun. Hashtag the gun.
Fair enough.
Just, I love the look of this horse tomorrow. 2 winning hopes for me, guys. 7 and My Psychiatrist. So I give Brownie a bit of a gobful on the day. I thought he really looked after it first up with the 60 kilos.
It was a nice prep for this.
Yeah, it was a tune-up.
So, any comment? Did you have a look at this Victorian favourite?
Only the form that was in front of me, Mark. 31 starts. It's a 6-year-old. So it's 6
Used
wins.
to be trained at Albury by Kevin Hanley, I think. So
you'll be able to tell me more about it.
So Robert Spurgeon's had it for like 12 runs.
Why is it favourite?
Well, because it's got SPs in Saturday Melbourne races.
It's just one of those weird races where
nothing can win.
I don't like the Sydney form too much. The only one I could find was number 8, My Psychiatrist.
So you're a Montauk man, Gord. What do you say about Montauk?
Yeah, you are a Montauk man usually.
Yeah, well, I've had some good results on it. I mean, I know it's one of those stables where when you've been up for a while, that doesn't really mean too much, so he can keep them going, but it's just not my style. I mean, I agree with Glenn, the freshen up on the trial.
Well, a weird trial, isn't it? It's a 740 around the dirt on the pro ride at Warwick Farm.
Just shows a little bit of intent, just keep it ticking over.
Well, he was always going to trial it. It was never not going to trial it. So where's the intent?
Well, I just, like, I've got a little bit of a thing with Waller 2,000 back to 1,600 metres.
Oh, no, but do you mean 1,800 back to 1,600?
What,
yeah,
you don't,
yeah.
You don't like it or you do?
I do.
Yeah. I thought you'd be tipping this easily.
No. My Cyclist is the only bet I could entertain.
All right, well, I was tipping 2 winning hosts. What are you going to say, Mike? Is there anything for our little punters out there?
I'm very short, number 8.
My Psychiatrist?
Yeah, I really love
now?
the fact that Mark said it
$4.
against such a soft lead.
That's $4.
It's $4.50.
What's that super?
It's a weird race, weird race, because the Melbourne favourite looks to run in a nothing race first up at the Ballarat.
At the Ballafat.
Standalone.
Get yourself a Ballafat.
Yeah. Anyway, and
all right, I know what Gore will be tipping in the next.
right, 1,000 metres. Finally, we're back in business here, I think, or certainly
Glenn will be taking $33. He no longer bets in 1,000-metre races, so.
not after Wednesday. Nieta, $2.25. $6 Super Maxi, $6 Sir Bacchus. $13 is Ziggy Willie, 14 I'm a Lady, 15 Paint, 19 Highly Geared, 21 is Rose of Man, 21 Wouldn't It Be Nice, and long odds Heart Tester.
Hot horse favourite, guys.
Yeah, it is a hot horse. Settles off the speed here because Super Maxi drives through underneath Highly Geared, Heart Tester not far away. That's your speed.
No wonder jockeys are so unsolid in life. Like, honestly, how would Jay Park get taken off this horse? Because people treat them the same way, I suppose. I mean, he went win, second. Oh no, win, second. And she finds Shin tomorrow. What's that all about?
Well, Blake is John Thompson's man. No?
I don't know. We owned the Yadder and went win, and thanks Josh, and then went win, thanks Josh, and then was like...
Look, I don't mind backing Josh Parr, but if I've got a horse, particularly Nieta, which I think is a super horse, I want one of the guns trialling it and riding it in races. Yeah. You know,
I couldn't help but stick with a rider who'd been winning for me. I couldn't.
You're more loyal.
Okay, but more importantly,
Also, you've got a Findy with a horse.
can this horse lose?
No.
It looks a fucking moral. It's a
The only thing that can beat it is
Is
we
Sir
get there.
Bacchus.
No, we get there and there's some
Bias.
weird bias going on.
Yeah. Well,
You know, like we've seen it at Randwick especially, where you get to Randwick and you go, oh, I really like this horse, but this is not feeling so good anymore.
like Raymond 2 starts ago.
Yeah, it's like
Turn up, you think it's unbeatable. It gets beaten 7.8
well because
lengths.
it
then comes out with
couldn't find a winning position in the race.
It's the only thing can beat it. The trials show that it's back as good
Fine.
as ever. It's had the 2 trials, and it's just the best
Yeah,
horse in
so
this
there's
race
no
by
argument about
country
that. There's
mile.
no argument
I'm
about
actually saying that this horse could overcome as ridiculous a bias as we've had at Randwick recently. It's that much better than anything else. I think it's a moral. Anything black is good odds.
I thought it was a moral. I thought Sir Bacchus was the only possible horse that could maybe beat it because it's such a line chaser, but I don't think the 1,000 suits.
Yeah, and they trialled against each other, and just the difference in quality was just
Good horse.
clear to see. Yeah.
What do you say, Mark?
Look, I don't disagree with any of that.
Before we move on to the cup then?
Well, I just want to make one mention of the fact
You've always
that
got one little
well,
thing to
we've
say.
got well.
No, it's just
How have you made money lately? You've made money by backing horses that were against the bias.
Yes.
And laying horses with the bias because
Yes.
we've seen a month of very bias, like huge bias, right?
Yep.
Rose of Man is a bit chewed up, but she was in the very much wrong position last week at Warwick Farm. And I'm just saying, I'm going to back everything that was wide at Warwick Farm because it was such a suck the inside.
You're going to get 40s, aren't you?
It's 20s. Anyway.
Okay.
I'd want longer.
Yeah, I'd want longer too. Let's go to the
Sydney Cup,
the 6,400 metre Sydney Cup.
$3.30 Big Duke, $5.50 Penglai Pavilion,
What's the bag is?
$6.50 Polarisation, was 20s the other day.
No thanks.
$11 Lesgetti Spirit,
Up you go, Lee Curtis.
$12 Tally.
What about Lee Curtis? He found Bobby a lesson. Great. Even though I'm still dirty with Bobby, but
$15 Who Shot the Barman,
a great double, isn't it?
$16 Chance to Dance, who started 60s 2 weeks ago.
What price chance is
16.
Wow, how interesting is this?
19 Libran, 21 boom time. Who's Corey Parrish?
Is he a Melbourne rider?
I guess so. I guess so. So we have a leader.
Lasketti Parrot takes up the running here by about 3 lengths. Easily.
Penglai Pavilion races handy, polarisation raced handy the other day, didn't it? Boom time looks to posse up. Glenn, you said that Big Duke will start $6 tomorrow. Are you still in that camp?
If you watch the run of that race, it didn't look like it was ever going. It was going. Now it's. So the form guide says 21 days off. It's 14 days off a half race. It's like trial since, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys, the horse I'm interested in number 1, Who Shot the Barman, mainly because it fell and because I think the market's just going to go whew, tough old horse this. And I thought the horse I wanted back out of the first running of the Sydney Cup, I thought the horse that was pulled up the quickest and was going well was RAND. I'm interested in $19. It's my
yeah. Who was on it the other day? Was it Huey or
It was Hugh.
Oh no, that was the start before.
Yes, because he was like, I'm getting out of here. I'm bailing on this race.
He was
the first man to
put
bail.
up and I think that's what I'm looking for.
So you don't look. Horry claims that the old no races that used to be run after the last.
Yes.
The winner of the first no race would
Yes.
shit in the second no race.
Yes.
And start much shorter.
Yeah, but that was when they all finished the race, though.
Right.
This is different, isn't it?
Maybe. Well, but clearly the market is reflecting what did happen in the no race. It isn't it?
It's very interesting, Marcus. That's why I'm just, anyone out there that can work this race out and price it good, I'll give you $33.
Gordo.
Got boom time on top. Just going for a little bit of DF.
Yeah, well, it's it managed to sneak into this race with a win 7 days ago, and gee, has it won 5 of its last 8?
5 of its last 9. 5 of its last 8, yeah.
Well, it ran in the Australian Cup as well.
So I couldn't have won that race. So it's flying.
Yeah, I just didn't know the rider. It's $21.
Corey Parrish will be right here. Look, there's not much between a Melbourne rider or a #idiot. Gosh, I love that song.
Anyway, they probably ride in more staying races. Anything else to say about the Sydney Cup?
Not much, bit ho-hum. Looking for
I noticed
split.
that Kinnemar was heavily back the other day and has been discounted. Like,
What do you mean? Still
well,
the
it's
same price?
34. It's like they're
Yeah,
not recognising the fact that it got back the other day. They've seen something else.
Yeah, it was 40s into 20s the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can take 40s tomorrow.
I'm sort of with you. Why doesn't our dog walking girl come back anymore? Did we scare her off or whatever?
No, she's around. She's around. She's just like.
But she used to time her dog walks for our shows all the time.
Yeah,
there was something to look at.
She left. What? She left because she was here that day, and you said, "I'm the ginger nuts." Hallelujah.
And she
just said, "I'm running."
She's going to church these days.
Right, now we finish off with 2 1400 metre races split by 6. Race 9, $3.20 supply and demand, $4.60 Dreamforce, $5.50 Pen Job Moss and Dale, $7 Roaring to Win, $9.50 Pianissimo, $12 Lazy Axle, $12 Kanachi, and long odds the 9 and the 11. Now, supply and demand is another Gabo, led all the way at a mile, back in distance, and trolling a bit weirdly as well.
2 trials as well. 45 days between runs.
I didn't have it getting to the lead here. I had Kanachi and Lazy Axle in the van.
2 trials over 1,000 and 1,200. They're going to leave it with no freshness here tomorrow, 4th up.
I'm not sure about supply and demand. Like, I had it stamped as an 1,100 metre horse, and then it comes out and wins over 1,600 metres. No.
So what are you saying? You're confused?
I'm confused.
I'm always confused.
Anyway, I'm saying it won't find the lead tomorrow. That Lazy Axle and Kanachi are up from 1,200. Go forward. Dreamforce is the golden of golden switches, but the market is not particularly kind. Moss and Dale has some speed from the deep, and Pianissimo sits midfield, or just worse. Fruitful race, I thought, because you've got number 1 who there's enough Sydney form to oppose.
Yep.
Roaring to Win is one of the lays of the day, in my opinion.
Well, it's coming out of a nothing race. That wasn't
That,
a race.
that race is just to be opposed.
It just inverted at the 200.
And you've got supply and demand that is back in distance.
I'm tipping Dreamforce for that reason on top, Mark, and I thought that's a hot race that's coming out of it. I thought it did a really good job.
It did a great job, didn't it? That was like...
Real line chaser. It'd be good
Well,
to see
couldn't
Ty
win
pick
from
up-
barrier 1 and yet tried to win, didn't it, Gord?
It'd be good to see Ty pick up 5% of
Stewards,
54,000.
please have a look at the head-on footage. Anyway.
Yeah. To beat Pianissimo, who I thought did a really good job. I like how Chris is stuck with Liam McGorry in there because I thought he rode it really well. And I thought, look, when I did the form, even when I got to Mr. McBatter, which is 100 to 1, it ran up ran up the wrong part of the track there. It's going on the inside of the fence and did a really good job.
We'll
Not that I'm
we'll
tipping
start
it.
25s.
Oh, will it? Yeah, probably will, so.
It's 67 at the moment.
Not legless.
They're all legless except for one horse, number 7, Dreamforce.
Better of the day, Gord?
Oh, no, because Nietta's a better than
No, well, no, but I mean...
You can have Dreamforce?
You just tip
I was going to
Dreamforce on top.
Dreamforce too, just so we can chop out.
Okay.
Don't you get my style of thinking?
No.
No one does. Neither does Ty England. But
Get the
that's a whole other
turnover up
story.
on Betfair so that your comms are down.
Wish Ty England's missus said right hashtag idiot, then I could say it about him all the time.
It just ticks so many boxes, Dreamforce.
You guys love the box ticking, don't you?
Well,
both
the
of
whole
you,
game's
both of you
become
do.
box ticking. Jelka came to the game 20 years ago and started ticking boxes, and he owns half of the Ukraine. Like, for fuck's sake.
And he gets all his staff ticking boxes too.
Everyone ticks boxes. It's you know.
Jesus.
I tick the less boxes in the whole planet for a 54-year-old male, but we know why.
Yeah. Anything else to say, God? That's because Dreamforce is highly likeable in this race.
Looks like it'll start favourite to me.
I'm keen.
Will be favourite. Will be favourite.
Even just saying that is enough for our punters. That helps.
I want to mention Konachi, who...
Honourable mention?
Well, he was in the slow lane the other day, you know.
good run.
He was in the slow lane.
You said you're, yeah.
And that'll do.
Okay, let's get to the last. There's bit of a yawn, the last guys. Another
$4 Gretna, $6 Via Napoli, $6 Countess Marinov, $7.50 Cottage, $7.50 Heavenly Anna, $8 Anisha, 14 is Leamy Astray, and then we're out to alliterate 26, blah, blah, blah. So, it's a bit keen here. There's no sailing along in front of you for Gretna in the last.
No, and there is 2 Gretnas, as you know. There's the one we saw last start who, trucked on in, and the one that ran before at Newcastle, which got beaten out of side. So it's a funny horse, Gretna.
I reckon Leamy Astray leads here.
Well, if Leamy Astray leads with Brown,
Kathy off.
to Brown, if it leads, it'll be in the finish.
Underneath them in the
Third up.
in the wide Sapphire Stakes.
Lightly raced, 11 starts, 3 wins. It's going to be in the finish, Leamy Astray, if it leads. And I think it will.
I'll tell you what, bloody hell.
What?
Oh, well, we're agreeing far too often for my liking.
Leamy Astray? Even billion?
Yes.
So we've had 2 chop out bets. No, I'm not tipping it. I'm just saying it's got a good chance. I'm tipping Anisha, guys. Bit of box ticking there. Like the 4 weeks off, like the back in distance.
Love the fact that it got beaten 100 yards.
Love the fact it got beaten 100 yards. Love the fact that it won the start before. Lightly raced.
Beating Gretna and
Really like Anisha a lot. Josh
Cottage.
Parr, he'll still be fucking spewing after Nietta's bolted in. He'll be all there, primed and G'd up, ready to win. I'm tipping Anisha to beat. Look, you might have took me into Leamy Astray with that comment about the lead in there, Mark. And
I
being
had
Napoli
it
for
down
third.
as getting a soft lead.
Wow.
well,
And I think it needs to, 'cause
like
you can't run 1400
Gretna
metres.
just found itself in the lead the other day. Countess Marinov is the other horse to be. Like Deanne actually led them up in this race. Remember when Sought After was wonky favourite? Horomus had to sit outside the lead. That was the day we went to the pub with you, Glenn.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, dog.
Go.
Yeah, okay. Nice dog. It's a nice dog, darling. He's all right, love. It's just a camera. That's right. He'll be a star on YouTube, that dog. We'll send you 10,000.
What, Lassie? Oh. Okay, you're tipping Anisha, you're tipping, yeah, whatever. Look, Countess Marinov I think has got a good chance here because she's a weddie that got pushed out of her comfort zone the other day by Gretna.
She's a weddie that's going to be in the market, D-Payne.
Yeah, okay.
D-Payne, pen job. Mighty Fed, race 1, the other day, Warwick Farm. D-Payne, $31. D-Payne. D-Payne, $6. Pen.
Yeah, okay.
It's an easy way to live. D-Payne wouldn't know what he's
What
doing.
about Heavenly Anna here?
now. It's a provincial type horse. It's racing very well. I've tipped a couple of. How wide was it? It was on the inside the other day, wasn't it?
Well, it was one off. The other horse from Rosehill, Dream Lane, was just underneath it.
I think it's got some sort of a chance.
What are you saying,
But
mate?
at the long odds, I'm going Lemmy Australia, just hoping it can fall over the line over 1400 metres.
Well, 1400 is just going to suit it so much better than 1200. You remember the 1,000-metre horses? Peacock used to get on them from wide gates. Snippets.
I think you got a great point there.
Fuck, we're old,
1200, question mark, 1400.
Gold.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It's weird. Can't get the 12, get the 14 each.
Yeah.
Look, I think there's a bit to work with in that last race, and that you know, Gretna is a Pooey favourite.
Righto, looks like a great day. Definitely the Manning Yard Mile there. We've got some morals for the punters there, Marcus.
Here, take that.
Righto. We've got morals. Go, you go first. What's your moral?
2 horses I'll definitely be backing are Nieta and Dreamforce.
They're two cosy stable horses too, aren't they? It's not like you've picked them up. It's not like you've just picked them up. They've been with you on the journey.
They've been in the black bookers for a while, yeah.
And honourable mention to my psychiatrist?
No, honourable mention to roughie of the day, Charlie Chap in the first race.
My best bet tomorrow is going to be each way in race 2, Calabas.
What?
Don't like it? Even Billion, what do you want to have? Well, let me guess. I thought so. You can have fucking Gibraltar Girl.
I'll have Gibraltar Girl.
Even
yeah,
Billion?
yeah.
Nice bet.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm getting them. You don't like Calabasas horse?
No.
It's a ginger looking horse too. You think he'd stick solid with the stable?
Well, we're quite loyal. Yeah.
What do you
Minorities generally are.
You've had a run with a ginger girl? 2 gingers making out? Fuck, you wouldn't want to breed. Be like super orange.
Well, that's what I want. Because it's a recessive gene. I want the redhead to continue. So.
All right, I'm
We're quite
tipping.
loyal.
I'm tipping the Sydney Cup winner of 2 weeks ago to win again.
Really?
Oh, I like it. I like
Wow.
it.
I thought you'd be tipping Lasketti Spirit. I'm surprised with that, Tim.
How can I tip Lasketti Spirit? I can't.
I'm just joking, mate.
Although, look, there it is, 4th pick.
Oh, look at that, beautiful. Good luck with your partner tomorrow. Most important thing in life is to
Gamble.
win, so you can gamble more.
So
Don't worry about breathing or eating, or don't worry about saying you don't care about jockeys and all that. What about how I got in trouble saying I don't care about jockeys, then we watch Glenn's ride? Like, really? Did you see Glenn's ride for all the other jockeys? See what us punters put up with? Like, every jockey I spoke to after Glenn's ride the next day, they've just all shook their head going like, they've hung him themselves. What a game. What a great game.
we'll be back on Monday for an Anzac Day Eve rant.
Oh, lest we forget, that'd be great.
Sands Gordon.
Yeah, Gordo's.
Going away.
Oh, you won't be here for the ring.
So there's a spare chair on Monday for
If you
anyone.
want to come in,
Yeah.
any ranter out there, come along. We can only give you 850
Cents.
cents. Exactly. So, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.